Hello and welcome to the Literary Gladiators channel. Today we are going to be doing the This or That Book Tag 2.
Yes.
And today I'm here with...
Hi.
Larry.
Jesi.
Ari.
Ellie.
Dan.
And I'm Josh. And we have some more This or That questions. The reason why we call it this is because general this or that is a choice between two things. This one, it could be a choice between two things, but also three things, sometimes even four things.
This is my idea.
And
This episode of Literary Gladiators is dedicated to Charles M. Galizia, who could not make it to this at this time. We just wanted to say, Charles, we know exactly why you're not here.
In memoriam.
but,
In memento.
however, what was I lost my train of thought. But I will be...
So this
Train?
I will leave a link down below to the original This or That book tag. And
Feature.
Ari, can you remind us of the major rule that comes with this tag?
Oh, yeah. You know, I think you're perfectly capable. You're the one that's leading this group after all.
Lone Wolf has to howl.
Right.
Lone Wolf has to howl. I've seen this.
Just wanted to make sure you remembered
I
it.
forgot that.
Alrighty.
Oh, no.
Let's begin.
Yeah.
Prose or poetry or plays?
Well, I know what my answer isn't going to be.
I'll take plays.
Let's start with Larry.
Plays, I was going to say plays. I'm not sure why, but I like plays.
I like poetry.
I'm also poetry.
Poetry.
I'm plays.
I'm prose.
Get it!
I'm surprised because people prefer plays and poetry to short stories
Good,
and novels and books.
Do it!
Yeah.
Next one. One book at a time or multiple books at a time?
One at a time.
Multiple.
Well, you know, it really does mostly depend on my mood, but I would say the majority of the time, well, actually, let me ask a question. When we mean multiple books at a time, what period of time are we talking about? Like, could I be reading a book one day and then read another one not until like a few
No,
weeks?
you've got to be reading them at the same
Yeah, I
time.
was going to say, I'm
Again, course of
always
24
reading at
hours.
least 5 books at any given
Yeah,
period
so
of
then
time.
it's one book at a time then for me. One book at a
Multiple
time.
for me.
One at a time.
One at a time for me too.
Look at us multitasking back here.
It's because they're the
I'd
We're
like
winning,
I'd
we're
like to
winning,
do
that's
multiple, but I think I try doing it and I see myself doing just
Yeah,
one.
My eyes
I
are
actually
Moby
do
Dick,
like
Treasure
one.
Island,
I do like one at a time because it's hard for me to get one plot around my head at one time.
Reading lying down or reading sitting down?
I'm a reading sitter.
Lying down.
Depends. If I'm in a chair, I'd rather sit, I think. If I'm on my bed, I'd rather lie down. If you mean like
you had to
on
pick a chair or a bed.
So that's the question.
Yes.
So then I'd rather pick my bed.
So laying down.
Yeah, lying.
I have to go sitting because the thing is, last time I lied with a book, I dropped out my face.
Sitting down because
Laying
anytime
down
I lie down while I'm reading, I end up falling asleep.
Right.
Already, that's 3-3. Shakespeare's comedies, tragedies, or sonnets?
Tragedy.
Tragedy.
It's got to be the tragedies, man.
Tragedy.
Tragedy.
I'm a lone wolf again. Sonnets.
Really?
Do it, bro!
Yeah!
I mean, I've
Such a
only,
good lone wolf.
honestly, I've only read his tragedies though, so
Alrighty.
that's the only way I can answer.
Batman, Superman, or Spiderman?
Huh. I'm going to go...
Okay, see you later. Bye.
Spider-Man.
Superman.
I'm gonna go with Spider-Man because I like Spider-Man. He swings from webs, and I think out of those three, he's the only Marvel one you mentioned. So yeah,
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man because Marvel.
I'm going
Wait. Say that again.
Spider-Man because Marvel.
Marvel. I love the accent, Ellie. I love it. Woo!
I'm gonna go with Spider-Man because Superman sucks and Batman's way too broody.
I'm going with Batman.
Oh,
Oh, so it does.
You're both lone wolves.
No, we're not.
You guys are
No,
okay.
we're not, because a lone wolf is...
yeah, you guys are okay.
Yeah, we're
You guys are safe.
Okay.
we're not the only. It's
I love Superman in his red
Already.
underwear.
Is he hot?
I love Superman. When I take him to the doctor, he says, "Don't take me to the doctor, Lois Lane. I'm Superman."
already.
Yeah, right.
Writing reviews or filming reviews?
Filming.
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 I'm gonna have to say writing, and I don't want to have to howl.
You're not, because I know what Josh is
I'm
gonna
gonna
say.
say filming.
I am gonna say writing.
I was gonna say.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah, you
see
switched.
my-
He did it on purpose.
I did not. I would. I enjoyed seeing the response that my filmed reviews have, but I'm much more comfortable with writing reviews.
Are you kidding?
All
You-
of
you-
my
He is kidding. He's
Yeah,
kidding.
he's seen
You're
his
very
reviews.
Guys, the answer is the other answer. He's just,
That's true,
being
yeah.
nice to Ellen. So.
You should check out my Goodreads though.
Don't check out
Already.
mine; they're all stars. No
Already.
reviews at all.
Yeah,
Books.
same with me.
Next one: books
me
into
too.
movies, TV shows, or miniseries.
Well, it depends on them.
Yeah, that's a hard question.
be a
Because
short
I mean,
story.
Game of Thrones
Sucks.
It,
You
like,
couldn't make
Whoa,
a
whoa,
movie
whoa.
out
I'll
of
make
that.
that into a
you
movie.
can't make that into a movie. It has
Correction,
to be a TV
it's just
show.
a little bit too deep for me.
Let's be general.
Hold on. All right. So what are the choices again? Movie, TV show, or
Miniseries.
It's like the
I
later
say
Harry Potter's a
miniseries.
little too deep for me.
I'm gonna say miniseries.
I'm gonna say TV show because 9 times out of 10 they get more details into a TV show than into a movie.
True.
Most of the time.
Again, like Larry said, it depends. If it really, I can't answer it any differently than this. If it's a kid's book, it's better as a movie. If it's an adult book, it's better as a miniseries. I can't answer any other way. I'm sorry. That has to be my answer. 'Cause
Josh is not satisfied.
well, Josh is gonna have to.
Let's
deal
go
with
back.
it.
Let's hear from the others, and then I'll make a judgment.
I've got to go TV with Jesi because
Details.
detail.
They're important.
I'm gonna have to go with TV series because a lot of shows I've seen that are based off of books
We're adopting.
do get them more right
like
as a
him.
TV series.
I'm agreeing with Larry. Miniseries
Ravenclaw.
because
Yeah.
I feel
That's
that
it.
I think that a miniseries gives you a structured amount, but it's just enough as well.
Yeah, because I think that if
And-
you have it as a TV series, then there's like a pressure to, if it's successful, to keep going.
And Ari, because you were one of the only people to say movie, your penalty for giving 2 answers is you have to howl.
Okay. Woo woo! I will howl with pleasure because animated books, kids' books should always be animated movies. It doesn't matter which way you slice it.
I
hate
see
to hear you
your
howl
point
in
there.
agony.
Next
Think
one.
about all the books that I read there.
Mysterious
I'm like,
Unfortunate Messages
this
series.
Already.
needs to be on TV.
Who we got?
Every
Wasn't
single-
that was young
yeah.
adult? I was talking about
Next one
really young
is-
kids.
It's horrifying.
I would consider
The,
it young adult.
The Beatles. We're going to do a little bit more of. It's not necessarily bookish. It's a bit more icebreakerish. Beatles or Rolling Stones?
Stones.
Stones.
I'm gonna go with the Beatles. I've always liked the Beatles, especially the songs that they do that are within the. I think Sgt. Pepper is probably one of my favorite albums.
Stones.
I just love Rolling Stones. I'm gonna go with the Beatles.
I'm going with the Beatles as well. And to be more specific, Lennon or McCartney or Harrison or Starr?
Oh, this is easy.
God.
This is the easiest question in the world.
Harrison.
McCartney. I know, I'm sorry.
What is wrong with
I
you?
don't listen to the Beatles. I don't like the Beatles, so I just go with what I know.
You're listening
I know,
what the
I'm
man said.
I
I'm gonna go with
Submarine,
with
that's
Ringo
about
now I think about it. Because who doesn't want to live in a...
Yellow Submarine?
Yeah.
I really don't, but,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, one puncture in the hull and you're dead.
Visit.
You're up, Ari.
And an octopus's garden either.
Alright.
Yeah, you will be floating around dead in an octopus's garden because your yellow submarine has been punctured with a... God damn it, George Harrison! Stop poking me, I'm trying to talk with him.
I'll go back to
Terrible
Ringo.
question.
Yeah. Yeah, McCartney as well because I don't listen to them.
See?
I'm gonna have to go with Lennon.
See?
I like Harrison as
Thank
well.
you.
Who's Ari?
This thing we
I'm
did-
changing mine to Ringo.
That was really
Not
sweet.
really.
Yes.
Everybody. think everybody was represented.
Wait, he changed.
Oh,
He changed to Ringo. So.
Ringo. So yeah,
you said Lennon. You said Ringo.
Because
so you
I
had to
saw
go.
him at the what is it? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing. He's
Oh,
so
in
cool.
Cleveland.
He's just such a
Charlie
awesome
got
guy.
to meet him too.
He got to meet him.
Yeah, Charlie got to meet
Can I
him.
just
Of course,
tell?
Charlie got to meet. He was a drummer.
Oh, is that how it works?
But
Was it a
already,
drum
next
circle?
one.
Well, not necessarily Ringo, but
Yeah.
a drummer like Keith
Let me
Moon.
howl.
Already.
Apparently, Keith Moon is.
Oh!
Apparently,
Who's even made
Keith
up
Moon
hair
is
on
deaf
there?
in one ear because he blew up his drum set on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Paul Simon or Art Garfunkel?
Wow, that's a tough one. You know, Garfunkel.
Wait, are we talking about a singer or an actor?
They're singers.
Singers.
As a singer, okay.
I think I'm gonna go
Or
with
just
Garfunkel because he was like just such a happy guy, and Simon seemed kind of like cynical. I guess he's like, I
God.
don't want to be with you anymore. Garfunkel.
I've got to tell you a funny story
Garfunkel.
before I choose my vote.
I feel bad.
My parents just saw Art Garfunkel, and this
The
is
thing is,
just to combat what you just said. My parents just saw Art Garfunkel in concert. He was so bad that people started leaving in the middle of the concert, and he's just like, no, you guys suck, don't. And this is exactly what he was saying. He's like, no, you guys come back here. I got more songs and stuff. And apparently the place was half empty after intermission. That being said, I still like Garfunkel better because I liked him in Catch-22. And that is why
He had the better voice.
I think he did too. Simon's good,
Simon's a songwriter.
but Garfunkel was in Catch-22. It was such a good movie.
Never saw it.
yeah, I haven't seen it.
Okay,
Yeah.
what else we got?
Garfunkel.
Are we all Garfunkel fans?
I think we're all
I
Garfunkel fans.
never listened to Simon Garfunkel, so I'm just going with Garfunkel.
Wait. Have
Yeah,
you
no,
ever listened to any of
same.
Paul Simon's songs?
Josh is losing this.
Paul Simon is the. I think he's one of the greatest songwriters of all time.
Songwriter, yes, but he didn't have the better voice.
I would say that Art Garfunkel's "Bridge Over Troubled Water" is my favorite song of all time. However,
I agree.
I think that Paul Simon was much more. I think there was much more depth to him. I think he was a good singer. I think
It is fine. He was
I actually sang "Bridge Over Troubled Water" as part of my new Let's Play on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to Oopton44 on YouTube.
Can you get those notes?
But
Of course I can.
You
Already.
can
Glad
sing
I moved out from
Next
behind
one.
Ari.
beer or wine?
I know her answer.
You do.
Beer.
You can even answer for me.
No, it's okay.
I
Wine.
prefer beer.
Yeah, I have to go with Jesse on this one. Wine.
I can't drink alcohol, but wine looks better.
It looks better.
It's a nicer
Uh,
glass. Thank you.
I'm going to have to go with beer because I've tasted some terrible wine before.
I'm with Ellie where I don't drink any alcohol, but because I am an enthusiast for cheese, I'm going to go with wine.
Why did you put the question on there then?
Because
You
I'm a
want some?
drinker. And you're a drinker. He's a drinker.
Alright,
I'm sure
okay.
he's famous for beer.
Next
I'm
one.
allergic to alcohol, so.
Oh, okay.
You're
I
actually
didn't even know
allergic?
that was
I don't like the
possible.
taste.
So
Yeah.
does that only include like beer and wine, or but like were you allergic to rubbing
Yeah.
alcohols? Well, wow.
Sharp cheddar or mild cheddar?
Sharp everything.
Super extra sharp cheddar.
The sharper it is, the better, man. I've got to go with sharp cheddar.
Yeah, shot.
Sharp.
Sharp, unanimous. Next one. Watching the news or reading a newspaper?
I have a
Yeah,
feeling I'm going to be a
fabulous.
lone wolf here.
Yeah, I let's see. How do I get my news? I Facebook my news.
Yeah.
I would go with reading.
That
Yeah,
re-
reading.
te-
Well, it depends.
technically, Facebook is reading the news.
Not tech. No, there's videos too.
Well, that's
There
true.
is,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
guess.
mostly reading. I would think. I
True.
prefer reading.
But
I
like,
hate
would you
watching
prefer
movies.
like someone on CNN or
An
Fox or whatever
article-
channel you watch to tell you the news? or
Reading
would
an
you rather
article
read it?
counts as
No.
reading. Watching a video online counts as watching.
Yeah, so both.
You have to do one or the other.
It's called this or that.
All right
Or
then.
that.
I'd rather watch news.
Rather read the news.
Yeah, I'd rather read the news as well from newspapers specifically, not from Facebook, because I feel that having well, it's not that it's a trusted source, because I mean, what news can you trust these days? But
This is true.
the I just like, for the same reason that you like books in print, I like newspapers in print. It's the same reason. I don't like using a Kindle. I know you've mentioned that before.
Yeah, read.
Watch.
Read. Next one. Dr. Seuss or Eric Carle?
I hate you.
Dr. Seuss, because I don't know who Eric Carl is.
I was gonna say Dr. Seuss.
This guy. That's my vote. I'm an automatic lone wolf now.
That guy.
If you knock my books around, you'll be the one person not going for pizza.
No! I'm sorry, Josh. No! I'm a bad person.
I'm just gonna go with Dr. Seuss. Nice and calm.
I am in fact going to go with that wasn't my answer. I'm actually going to go with Eric Carl. Dr. Seuss is great, but I think that because Eric Carl also does his own drawings, I believe. I don't think Dr. Seuss does his own drawings. Does he?
He did.
He did?
Yeah, I have I have pictures somewhere of his original artwork.
I think also I kind of grew up with Eric Carl and then learned about Dr. Seuss later, so I'm going to go with Eric Carl. Dr. Seuss is a very close second, though.
Actually, I was the opposite. My parents.
Very Hungry Caterpillar, The Hermit Crab. You never heard of any of those kids' books?
No.
Dan?
I'm gonna go with Dr. Seuss
What is he
because
writing?
it's Dr. Seuss.
I'm going to agree with Ari, Eric Carl, because I feel Eric Carl does a greater job connecting with
You know, you could just say I don't like Dr. Seuss and just get over with it.
I think people know by now that I don't like Dr. Seuss.
I like
And
Dr.
finally,
Although I will admit, in my case, it's
Finally.
very close.
vanilla or chocolate or strawberry?
Oh God.
Chocolate.
Wait, that's not fair.
Is Neapolitan
I like
a possible answer?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
can do it.
when I
Can
go to the
Neil-
ice cream store, I get a chocolate vanilla twist.
Yeah, I was about to say, can
I like the
Neapolitan
twist.
be an answer?
That would
Sounds
be a
Napoleon.
cop out.
I think chocolate. If I had to choose.
If I had to pick one, it would be strawberry.
I think chocolate because I just like chocolate in general.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with vanilla because like strawberry sometimes has fruit in it, and I hate that.
Vanilla's my favorite naturally. As among the three, I think the strawberry with the fruit. I'm not fond of that.
How can you guys not like strawberry? It's the healthiest choice.
It's ice
still
cream.
milk.
It's ice
Yeah.
cream.
It's got fruit in it. I want
And
fruit in my
sugar.
ice cream.
That makes me a
You don't
little,
want to
but
be
you know,
healthy when you're eating ice cream.
for this
True.
for this particular lone wolf, I am not going to be a wolf. I'm going to be a dying wolf because all of you like chocolate and vanilla, and you're going to get cavities and you're going to kill yourself. But you got strawberries and strawberries.
Jesse knows-
Ow!
We're normal.
We
He's
could
just
do it
jealous
now.
that we're-
Jesse can fill
That's
your
what happens when
cavities
you eat
if you
strawberry
like.
ice cream.
Yeah. I know how to do it.
She's going to fill our cavities for us. Thank you for tuning in to this video. I will leave I'll leave a list of people we tagged down below. Thank you and keep reading.
Keep reading.